Alright guys, you may have or may not have this Watch the State of the Union address. My comments on it. Minimum wage. Of course everyone loves to hear you want to get paid more money, but here's the part you gotta remember. The reason that our wages don't get us to what they used to now is because the cost of living keeps going through the roof. This is because of spending, this is because of lots of things the government's doing to making everything else more expensive, and there's not enough jobs out here. Yes, raising minimum wage may help for a year, maybe, but then we gotta raise again, then we gotta raise again. And then guess what? More companies are leaving because they don't want to pay these high wages to anyone. I mean, it's just, that's why a lot of companies left in the first place. They'd rather pay someone $2 a week. Do I think it's right? No, I don't think it's right, but it's a fact. It's what happens. For some reason, everything that our government does is the opposite of what they promise us. They're doing the opposite of what attracts jobs, the opposite of what helps people. What they need to do is stop consumers' energy and consumers' energy. They're all consumers' energy. From raising the prices, raising the rates, constantly raising, to a point where no one can afford to live. They need to find a way to stop oil companies from gouging and raising. These are the things that need to stop. These will make the wage that we have now just fine. If you want to raise after that, great. But don't keep raising unemployment, then raising how much it costs for us to live. Then raising up, like it's a good thing, like you're helping us. You're not helping us at all. Alright? The voting thing, great, make it easier to vote, whatever. Truthfully, like it really matters. You guys are going to put who you want in office no matter what. We just feel like we're making a difference. Most people know what that's like. Okay, gun control. Once again, I'm not a conspiracy theory person. I'm not big into conspiracy theories. But what's the odds of this girl that's saying weeks ago at his inauguration being murdered blocks from his house? What's the odds of that? And how they just blow it up and use it to push their anti-gun agenda. And they're still telling us kids of Sandy Hook. They say 1,000 lives since Sandy Hook have been taken by a bullet. But they don't say how the lives have been taken by everything else. They don't say how many lives have been taken by a baseball bat, how many lives have been taken by a knife. You know, and America, please stop and think. This is all this video is about. I'm once again putting this out. Please stop and think. People can talk good talk, just like a car salesman, just like a jewelry salesman, and sell you what you want to hear. But you gotta look at the hard facts. Look at history. Look at what makes sense. Look what will really help. Do you honestly think that these things are really going to help? Have they helped all the years that they've been doing the same crap? They haven't. They don't help. They're not solving the major problem. And solving the major problem will hurt their pockets and hurt their investors' pockets too much. We're not their investors. Okay? We're just the little ants that they smush whenever they feel like it. And that's how I feel. He says, supposedly, that a lot of gun owners support him. I think he means support him on the doing the background checks, which I do agree on. It's already a law. It's not something he made up. He didn't magically go, hey, let's have background checks. It's been implemented, but I do think being stricter on it, true. I don't think gun owners are saying, hey, let's take away people's rifles. I'm not going to say the assault rifle because they're not assault rifles, but the rifles and the high-capacity magazines. All right, that's not no. And then he says that a lot of police departments are backing him up. For what I've seen, a lot of police departments are saying hell no to that. So you know, tell me what you guys think. Tell me how you feel, and like always, have a great day, guys. Bye.